Hello and a very warm welcome to Swedish Racing. I'm Annette Lennon. We are at Roma today for our V75 burst and 7.8 million up for grabs. In the first race, the favourite is number 5 Global Trust. And you can just see now he's actually backing out, back in third spot at the moment as they wheel off this bottom bend. Number 6 Super Xantos had led this pretty much throughout, and unfortunately one of the biggest favourites of the day, number 5 there, Global Trust, is just not making an impression. It's number 1 Vesterbo Grosbois. And Rauna Perinen driving the winner there at odds of 13.54. The V75 jumps out on €20. This is the second leg. The favourite here is number 14, Laura Sonna. And now a change of driver as well. Oscar Schellenblum has to come off the pace there and comes very, very wide. At this stage, Cyborg is still out in front, the second favourite. Look at the acceleration here of Laura Sonna, absolutely bursting onto the scene. And it was over in a heartbeat, coming through to win gamely. Laura Sonna there. Oscar Schellenblum, the odds were 367 and the value is now €43 after 2 legs. This is the big one, folks. The next up, it's the Gold Division, where of course we have Propulsion as a prohibitive odds and 90% of the betting. At this stage though is On Track Piraten, who has led throughout, and On Track Piraten was allowed a very, very easy soft lead, and apparently Arian was maybe a bit kind on the big favourite. He gets up nearly as far as the wheels, but at this stage the biggest shock of the day, if not of the year, and it is On Track Piraten keeping the huge favourite at bay, and that was a shock. Hans Stromberg, the odds 517, the value now €268. This is the fourth leg, and that is number 1, BBS Poetry, who shows the way. The favourite in this race galloped directly, so you can forget that one. And BBS Poetry took the lead directly from the start, and Jenny Björk there doing her best, and game is closing. The galloper was number 12, Maple Hills E2, would have been an outsider. Number 8 was closing, Simba Murdoch, but the job was done. Poetry in motion, haha, for Jenny Björk. BBS Poetry, the odds 498, and the value is now on €700 on the nose. This is the fifth leg, and the favourite here is Reverend Wine, and Reverend Wine is farthest out at the moment and being tracked there by Mr. Dream Cocktail, but they come off this bottom bend, and Obelix Skift, who's held on to for the lead for quite some time. Back in the pocket is Liam Dana. That'll eventually be disqualified, and there goes the favourite, Reverend Wine, and booting home here. Only the second favourite so far to have won it. 10 and 11 there, Global Tailwind and Mr. Dream Cocktail fighting it out for the minors, but Ulf Olsen and the winner at 199, the value €862. Reverend Wine. This is the penultimate leg. Mrs. Lindy is a joint favourite. Well, it went off the favourite there. What About Zaz, though, was the second favourite. Comes off that bottom bend in front. Then you have, look at the horse in the pocket, and that was Lima Mermaid and Oscar J. Anderson. And boy, does she just puts her head down and plows away here. Number 15, the favourite there, Mrs. Lindy, closing rapidly, but the bird had flown. Number 2, Lima Mermaid, Oscar J. Anderson, for his sister, by the way, who trains it. The odds 564, the value now €2,399. This is it. That is your favourite in front, Velocity de V, but you get that sinking feeling that it ain't gonna win from here. Velocity de V had to open incredibly fast to get the front, and obviously pays the price, and that is Indy Lane. That went off the actual odds favourite here. It's Showtime's as in third at the moment, will end up being fourth, as number 7 Pampalo will take that third spot, but number 11 Indy Lane absolutely booting home there in the hands of Kim Eriksson, and the odds 326. So in a day of upsets, if you had 7 correct, you got yourself €5,149. 6 correct was 63, and 5 correct was €7. So that's it for the day, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. I do hope you made a bit of that money. And hey, tomorrow it's Björka and another V75.